is your once in a blue moon reading. Let's get started. All right. Excuse me. So, I'm seeing that there's like this a desire to collaborate with other people, being the under and build something. Build some sort of frame, something, build some sort of structure to something, a community, a creative type of collaboration. And presently you are going to be kind of more self-focused. Or somebody in this situation is being more self-involved. There is some sort of, or people might, there's an illusion or deceit that somebody's out, that somebody's only in it for themselves, or there's some deception here about the self, or deceiving the self about something. I don't think that deception is necessarily ill-intended. I think it's more deceiving yourself about something. About desiring this, waiting for the next something to come down the line. You're hoping and anticipating that your will bring whatever it is to you, or something is coming towards you. You might be looking for the next passion project, or there's something here about waiting for some other piece of the puzzle to come in to meet what you're looking to create, or to bring that resource that will give you that reason for celebration. But it seems like there's something you're deceiving yourself about. Maybe you're deceiving yourself that the avenue that you're looking down, or you are expecting something to come through, something does come through, but it seems like it's just at the beginning stages and not where you need it to be. But there is progression. I have the 3 and the 1 is 4, and then I have the 5 of Pentacles afterwards. It might cost more money, or the money that you were expecting for somebody else to complete some sort of project of some kind, some sort of wedding even, party. There is something here about there being missing your expectations of what's coming in down the road is towards you is just not enough in some sort of way. You're very excited about it and you want to celebrate it, but I think you're either counted your chickens before they hatched, or you're coming out of that kind of lack mentality. And so you're very excited because you're feeling very optimistic. But I don't know if the people that are the whatever you're waiting for, the third wheel thing, the third person is going to deliver the goods. A shipment. You're waiting for a shipment to come in. Maybe the person that's involved, there's also this deception and this vanity. It's like a superficiality. So somebody might be like expressing themselves in a way that they have a lot more than they do. I'm not saying this is you, but this could be somebody that you're involved with in this project. Like wanting to go in on a house, wanting to go in on it doesn't seem like they have anything to put in that or if they do, it's not enough. They might make it seem like they are, this also can be very braggadocious because I have this Aries card in reverse. Somebody's like big on the whole front. There's no real depth. It's just a mirage. It's like fake. This can literally be like Photoshop of some kind, or some sort of a brushing over of something. But it can also be the art of illusion. It can be makeup as well, now that I think about it. Yeah, there's some sort of precise transformation or change. So this can be somebody who's in a creative field of some kind as well. But maybe you're waiting for some element to come in that you're really excited about, and maybe there's a little bit of disappointment, or it isn't all that it's cracked up to be, or it's been advertised as. It's like false advertising. This is also like a catfish situation as well. Pisces. Let's see what you're aware of. You're aware you're crossing the threshold between what you had started with and what what the next investment into the situation is. That you'll need someone else's assistance to, or some more energy, really. You'll be needing something, some more energetically, to add another energetic body to what you are doing in order to make it more stable and sound of a structure. Like you can make it work with one more piece, but you're looking for three. You're looking for that third party, that third partner. It's as if there's like three different elements to what you're creating or more, and you want that third person, third piece, in order to get this project really off the ground and start to be able to put it out there. But you're at the point of just compromise, and uh, compromise on what you're passionate about, compromise on what you desire, in order to get to that point. You're thinking about when you're going to get to that, when you're going to get to that stage in development where you can join forces with somebody else, or collaborate with somebody else. You also might feel like other people don't have the same passion or drive as you to get to share this creative passion of some kind. So what you're not aware of is that either you're not willing to stand up for what somebody else is putting out, that you're not going to back it, or somebody else isn't going to back you in regards to something. In the past, you've had an unfortunate time with the timing of things. It just wasn't working out. It wasn't the right time for something, for certain plans of yours. I just see this person looking down and being like, yeah, this wouldn't have worked out in the past. Like I'm just at the get-go now. I'm passing a milestone. It is a milestone. You're thinking about that you've just reached a milestone, and now you want to find that extra piece that you need to whatever you're creating, or that new energy to bring to the table to make it like a thing. In the future, it seems like the person you were hoping was coming to bat for you isn't feeling as generous, or that it's going to be more of a sacrifice for you to continue to deal with this person, even though they don't have the resources. It's like that superficiality, right? That like putting it out there that I've got it all together, and but it's really just ego. It's more of an ego type thing. You're looking for the real deal. It's just interesting that she has this fire here. It's almost like she's shooting it into the ground. And then this is also that fire that's also burning upside down. What your advice is, and I did pull an animal oracle card to clarify your advice a little bit. There is a need to digest some news. You're being advised to really take time and consider information that you're going to be receiving. This information could come off a bit immature, as in it's delivered in an immature way. But you're being asked to take that and transmute it. Take whatever news that is disappointing and transform it into something. this is practicing a speech of some kind. This is really taking the time to learn the steps of getting your point across. The steps that it takes to come off as an intelligent and more mature person. And I'm not saying mature as in you're childish. I'm saying mature as in this situation, you want to know what you're talking about, because I have a feeling that you might be pitching this idea, this concept, this, you know, you're right, you're looking for that person right now, you're looking for that representation even. So there's something here about having to really get clear on the steps of something and accept the disappointment as well, and be able to take the time to really kind of get your mind over what happened here and what happened in the past as well. So here's the past, right? We got bad luck. We got just bad timing, bad luck. It wasn't the time, it wasn't the place. Something fell through. And you're having to learn from the past why it wasn't good, why it wasn't a good timing. You're really going to have to mentally pick apart the past so you can make sure that whatever changes need to be made, whatever cuts need to be made to whatever you're doing, or, you know, mental editing can be done. And that is your advice, to really get clear on what didn't work in the past, and so we can make it better and transform it into something that's going to actually thrive and be able to take flight. It's very airy, very communication kind of energy. Other people are seeing you as putting out a fire in some way. And by the way, there's a lot of fire here. I mean, I see a lot of fire. I mean, I think that this reading, even the other cards that aren't fire, they feel like they're fire. I don't know if any of you work in as a firefighter, or if there's something here about putting out other people's fires, like being the damage control in something. But it feels like this is damage control. This could be public relations. This could be HR. There's something here about putting on a good face, or trying to put on a good face for somebody else. In a time of maybe crisis as well, because we have the fire in the crisis house. And we have a lack of faith in the 12th. Well, I mean, that's the 10th, but invisible cards. We'll just add it to the list there. Normally I have 3 cards at the end that I do in my own way, and that would be the 12th. The last card would be the 12th placement, but we didn't do that this time. But I'm just getting that vibe of like crisis of faith. It didn't work out. I didn't get the job, or I didn't get the gig, or I didn't get the collaboration I needed to make this happen. Or I didn't make the fire. You can tell I know nothing about this stuff. When you become a firefighter, the evaluation of some kind, some evaluation. I don't have like an evaluation card, but there's some sort of milestone that you're needing to meet, the next marker. And I just feel like there's been a lot of disappointment and false promises as well. People who are fake and not at face value, not upfront with you. So it's been hard to keep the passion going for this passion project of yours. You're being asked, or no, excuse me, you're being seen as somebody who's, putting out the fire, or being stifled. You could be getting smothered or stifled in some sort of way. Maybe you're being made to present a certain way by somebody else's, or somebody else is kind of making you, they want you to calm down. They're kind of trying to put you out, put your passion out, ease it down, like chill out. It's not a big deal. Oh my God. And I think you're feeling like other people are being very dominating over you, or like controlling over you in this situation. I feel like, it's like they're trying to squash what you are so excited about, or so like passionate about. They're not wanting to feed it into it. Like they don't want to feed your fire. They want to kind of put it out for whatever reason. I think it might be about money. Maybe they have more money than they put on, or they don't have as much money as they put on, or they don't see the potential that something has. There's something here about they're dangling a carrot as well. Like, here you go. There's a loss of faith in the end. You fear that they're going to do this. They're gonna kind of crush your dreams, really, or take over and dominate whatever you've been working on, and take control of it in some sort of way, or steal it from you. And not that they steal, but because he will find a way. The King of Pentacles always finds a way of making it not fair, because he's not fair, but he's good at the face value thing. He looks presentable. He's got the money or the look, but does he have the does he have the coin, or does he have the what's the word I'm looking for? Not nobility, integrity. Is he like invested, or is he bullshitting you? And you're fearing that he's not invested and he's bullshitting you. And in the end, you lose faith in the situation. But I can't leave it at that, because that's lame. I'm not going to leave it at that. So we have giving back and trust, but they're both in reverse. So there's not a... Yeah. Oh my gosh. Isn't that funny? Okay, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, that I like a little better. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups in reverse. And this being clarifying the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, I think there's going to need to be a sacrifice of some kind. With these two, I think you might either have to go to somebody else in order to get even close to what you need, and you will get what you want, and it will be successful, and you will be seen as victorious, and you will be seen as popular, and your ideas, your passion, you'll achieve victory with this milestone. You'll make 3 more or 4 more and be in the big shot with the big shots. But it feels like this might be a fear. You might not be trusting of whoever this person is. They might seem deceitful. They might be coming across in their person as deceitful. I'm not sure if they are or they aren't, actually. They might seem like a flake. Oh. That's what came out of the box. I'll take it. They're just standoffish. I don't know if they're... I don't know if it's just you that's defensive, or you fear that this person is offended in some way. Yeah, it's like you're getting really irritated because it's been a long haul for you, but this other person, they're kind of already set, so they don't have to worry. They don't have the struggles that you have, and they don't have the time crunch that you have, and you feel like I feel like you're getting to the point where there's like this, I don't want to fucking beg for this. Please, I refuse to beg for this. Like we said, really think about what's happened in the past and how to change that outcome. You want to change that outcome. So if you're getting if it's you that's actually getting too big for your britches, I don't want to say too big for your britches, because that's what you're thinking this person is. But pride, that's what it is. There's a lot of pride here. And I can't believe I'm saying that, because I don't see a lion anywhere. But I do see a lot of fire. And that's Leo. So I'm going to go with it. I think your pride is hurt from having to look this person in the face and accept that you have to let them invest in you, or you need them to invest in you in some sort of way. This can be just having had a hard time financially and needing money to get a home of some kind, move. And there's like this power kind of dynamic where you're feeling powerless. You're feeling like your mojo is being crushed by having to ask this person for assistance in some sort of way. I mean, Aries is pretty pride. It's not the most prideful, but it can be arrogant, you know. And this is coming across as arrogant, and like it's a facade of arrogance. Maybe you come off. Maybe you're coming off that way, or maybe somebody else is coming off that way with you. I think that if you accept this generosity at face value, if you allow for your, maybe you get what you want, and but not the way you wanted it, and not in the way you wanted it. But if you accept this generosity, this gift, this help, this aid, you will get where you're wanting to go, and people will see you as being somebody who is still a winner, who still made it, you know, and they'll be really happy, and it ends a painful cycle for you, and it's we're working with deep healing here. So if this is about getting medical help with something, and you really need the help, but you don't want to put out the money, or you don't want to ask somebody for the money, it's saying end this painful cycle and be successful in this healing process of some kind. Or getting the Nine of Cups is also a wish come true, and the Star in reverse is also a wish come true, even though it's in reverse. It's just the delays, or the way that you had to go about getting it, or and not in a non-integral way, but like going down a path that was you were resistant to. This is somebody who is resistant to help. They're like also irritated that they have to keep going at this they don't know if they can keep going, or they're giving up, you know what I mean? So somebody throws in the towel, and somebody accepts generosity or some sort of aid of some kind. They let go of their pride or their vanity or their arrogance, either party, and there is some sort of wish come true, and reciprocity and generosity of spirit, and that restores the trust in your situation. All right, Pisces, I wish you the best of luck with all this. Let me know how it pans out in the comments if you prefer to share your story. Like, share, subscribe if you please. And I will see you in September. Bye.